Hey guys, this is Squashylemon here again today, and I've never actually explored the desert at all in Terraria. I've visited the desert a lot when I first started playing it a couple of months ago, and I kind of would do quick little run-bys, collecting cactus or just running on there on my way to the beach to get the treasure chests in the ocean. But I never really took the time to actually explore the desert at all and see what it had to offer. So I thought that today I would start by digging around the desert and just kind of checking it out. And seeing if there's anything special about the desert that, might, I don't know, help me. Maybe there's some items or something I can find. So I'm going to start by jumping down this huge pit. That was a really stupid idea. Oh my god. Why did I just do that? I honestly didn't think that would hurt me as much as it did. Anyway, so now that the embarrassment of basically almost killing myself is out of the way, let's just start digging. So, yeah, I mean, the thing about the desert is that I've never actually... Hold on. I'm gonna do that, and then we'll just do that, and that. That way I can kind of just like switch between the hotkeys really fast, so I don't have to waste too much time placing stuff like that. And then I can always just switch to the sword by hitting 3. That's fine. Okay, so what was I saying? Right. So with the desert, I've never really done any exploring in terms of digging. Usually when I explore the desert, it's pretty much just like, I'll just kind of run over the top of it. So I just wanted to see if there's anything interesting in the desert area, or if it's pretty much just sand, some vultures, cactus, and there's really nothing for the desert to offer. What is that over there? Okay, and oh shit, I'm gonna die. That would have been horrible. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. That would have been horrible if that's how I started this video, is dying. Okay, so... let's go ahead and place some more torches. I don't really know where this light is coming from. You see that light I'm talking about? And I just knocked the torches off. Whatever. This is kind of odd to me, actually. Okay, so apparently the lower part of the desert is essentially dirt. I guess that makes sense. Alright, so let's see. Now that I'm down in the desert area, in the dirt, I guess I should just start digging. Ooh, see that altar? Ooh, wait, treasure chest. Oh, I want the treasure chest. I don't know why, but I have not been too lucky with the treasure chests lately, just by digging around a bunch. So I was kind of missing treasure chests, and now that I have one, I want to get it. And hopefully I do not die in the process. It is a possibility. You know, there's a lot of things that seem to kill you in this game, even more so than when I was playing for the first time a couple of months ago. Because I swear, when I first started playing this game a couple months ago, I was dying everywhere. Like, it wasn't even funny, man. Like, it was just like, I would die every couple seconds, you know? So hopefully this will work. Hopefully there's nothing too bad. What is that green stuff? Does anybody else see that? What is that? What is that? I want to know what that is. But first, yeah, no, there's nothing really good in this treasure chest, I'll be honest. I feel like, I wouldn't call it a waste, but, yeah, not the greatest. What is that? It's like a mood ring, man. Look how it's changing colors. Oh god, this could take forever to mine through this frickin' sand. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just the background. But, I don't know. That's cool. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but hey, look at that. It looks cool. So, yeah, let's see. What do I want to talk about today? Well, let's see here. Recently, I've been watching a bunch of prison documentaries and a bunch of serial killer documentaries on YouTube. I don't know if that makes me a sociopath or not, but I've been reading a lot, or not reading, but watching a lot about serial killers and about, you know, jail prisoners and all that stuff. For some reason, I don't know why, I'm just going on like a spree about it. I've been reading or watching a lot about it. It's pretty dang interesting stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys have like a morbid curiosity like I did, or I do, I should say. But, you know, it's really interesting stuff to learn about all this. I guess doctors think that now they have like a way to tell if somebody's evil or not. Apparently we've got something called the evil gene, and they can tell if you have it or not based upon certain tests that they can do. Most of them are psychological tests, and apparently if a person, okay, there's one test I talked about that you can do with your friends, I guess, if you want to be kind of make it like funny, but one way to tell if somebody has a sociopathic brain, or basically a brain that's abnormal and can't function properly in society, if you touch the bottom of their fingers, like if they relax their hands so that their hands are sort of just like, you know, lucid and they're not really moving too much. And basically what you do is you put your hands underneath it, and you sort of move your hands along the underside of their fingers while their hands are relaxed and lucid. And essentially, while they're relaxed and you're running your hands under their fingers, if you feel their hands or their fingers start to curl when you're talking to them and you're running your hands along the underside of their hands, apparently that's an abnormal reaction. Apparently you're not supposed to have any kind of curling of the fingers, and if you do, then it means that your brain is like I guess not normal, or I guess the reaction it's having isn't normal to what they've tested. So that's one way to tell if you're like prone to be more of a serial killer. Let's see here. There's also the eye test you can do, where if you have your friend follow your fingers around from left to right, and if you'll notice any kind of difference in the way that they're following your fingers, like if they have trouble following the fingers, or if you know, their eyes seem to be a bit sluggish in following your fingers as they move from left to right, that means that their brain is abnormal and that they have a tendency to be a serial killer. There's also association tests you can do, like if you put cards in front of somebody's face and say, okay, so this child has just started a fire, and then you show some other cards of a process of the child calling the police. You know, the fire trucks come and they put the fire out, and then the child's crying because his house has been burned down. Essentially, you can do certain tests, like I see the stone there. You don't have to. I think the only way I can get through this stone is if I use dynamite, and I do not have any dynamite, and it would cost too much money to get the dynamite. So unfortunately, it looks like we may have to ignore this purple stone for now, which is a little bit too bad, because I know that if I use the dynamite to get inside of it, there could possibly be a treasure chest that would have something helpful on the other side. But unfortunately, we just do not have the option to get it right now. That's really just too bad. Anyway, so essentially with the whole idea with the putting together the cards of the child starting the fire, if they don't put the cards together in the right order that makes sense of ascending events, like let's say that they figure that starting the fire would be one of the last things a person would do, that means that they have an abnormal brain. So basically, if they think that calling the police would be something you would do after the fire had been started or something like that. Then that would be an abnormal brain function. So there's a lot of different ways to test, I guess, the sanity of your friends. Those are just a few tests that I heard about. If you guys want to try them out, go ahead. Maybe you'll get some interesting results out of it. There's also some other kind of things you can do. These are more complicated ones. If you can get x-rays of your brain, apparently there's something called a glucose test. Your brain absorbs glucose as a way to sort of like strengthen itself or survive, or to basically make itself stronger. So what I guess the doctors can do is they can inject glucose into your arm, and as the brain absorbs the glucose and they do like an x-ray, they can watch the parts of the brain that the glucose go to. And I guess that if your frontal lobes don't light up correctly, like if they don't light up as much as somebody who's not a sociopath, then you're like a normal person. But if they don't light up at all, and if there's no actual pattern to them, then apparently you're sociopath. So I don't know, some interesting stuff. I've been doing a lot of watching on certain serial killers such as Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, Andrei Chikatilo, who is a Russian serial killer who would murder his victims and actually eat them. Apparently he grew up during the Soviet time in the 50s when apparently there was a lot of acts of cannibalism because food was very scarce, and people would say that the scariest thing on the streets back during the Soviet days would be a well-fed man, because that would mean that he was potentially eating people, or at least that was the I guess legend, or that was the saying. You know, that wasn't necessarily the truth, but that's what people would imagine, I guess, because food was just so difficult to find that people were really the only source of abundant food that people could eat during the Soviets' time in Russia. So I don't know. There's some interesting stuff about serial killers. You know, it's obviously very sad and horrifying, the things that they do, and I would, I'm not saying that I respect these men, and I'm not saying that I think that they shouldn't be in jail, or they shouldn't have been killed in jail. I'm just saying that I think that it's kind of interesting to learn about the other side of humanity like that, and I think that, I'm not suggesting that you go out and you start, you know, watching serial killer stuff like I am. I'm just saying, you know, I think that it's, I don't know if you want to say healthy, but I think it's good to have maybe some kind of curiosity into the other parts of your brain, or people's brains in general, and just sort of maybe learn a little bit more about what provokes people to do bad things, because I think that if you have a better understanding about people who do certain bad things, that you can, in the future, maybe have certain situations where you're in a conflict with another person, and while you're in that conflict with them, because you have a better understanding of what makes, I guess, bad individuals or evil individuals act, you can actually maybe calm the situation down easier, and instead of having like a bad situation where it escalates into a fight, or maybe that person you know, hurting another person or whatnot, instead of it escalating into that, you can maybe have a situation where you actually calm the person down, and you can resolve a situation without having to use any form of violence, or maybe, you can just basically resolve a bad situation a lot easier. So I think that it is somewhat important that you at least take some you know, interests in learning about, you know, sort of the evil side of a person. So in the future, you can have a little bit of experience with it, and maybe if you come into contact with somebody that is maybe evil, or you know, is a bad person that enjoys fighting or whatnot, you can at least have some idea of how to deal with that person that isn't just fighting. Because I think that promoting bad behavior, you know, continuing to sort of promote bad behavior, or continuing to sort of like promote the bad attitude that makes these people considerably evil, it's not a good thing. So I think that it's important that you know, we have that sort of mindset to go with the better option, I guess. And that's sort of what I'm ascertaining from watching these videos. I'm sort of developing a better understanding of what makes these serial killers tick. A lot of cases, these people have had, you know, bad childhoods, very abusive relationships with their parents, or they'll have a certain mental illness. They'll be born with like a brain injury, or they'll have like a tumor putting pressure on certain parts of the brain, or, you know, maybe they'll have like certain parts of the brain that don't necessarily function as normally as ours do. Like, for example, somebody who does not have a normal frontal lobe function has a tendency to be more violent. It's not necessarily that the person has developed a taste for it. In all cases, it happens to be the fact that the person simply just does not know how to control his or her actions because of this sort of brain damage that they've received. So yeah, let's see, what else? I mean, it's also interesting just to kind of like, I guess from a morbid curiosity standpoint, just the idea of committing murder or committing an act of inhumanity, such as like eating a victim, or like killing children or something like that. It's something that, you know, a normal person really just can't imagine. Like, it's just so insane. It's so unreal. It's so like it's so unbelievable to them, simply because of the act being so cruel and so violent, that you know, it gives us a sort of morbid curiosity, and just to wonder, like, what type of person commits that? What do they get out of this sort of, you know, act? Why would they do this? What kind of you know, benefit would that give them? I mean, it's just sort of interesting to learn more about you know, these evil people, and just sort of figure out a little bit more about what makes them tick, you know? Like, I think everybody at one time or another in their life has always, you know, at least wondered, you know, what drives certain people to do certain things, like commit murder and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm not saying go out and watch these videos like I have, but shit, my buttons aren't working. Why isn't that working? Anyway, that's really weird. I can't... Okay, now it's working. I don't know why. Whatever. But yeah, there's definitely some interesting things out there. There's some people you gotta watch out for as you grow older, obviously. So yeah, I think that it's worth it to take a look maybe at some of these documentaries I've been watching, and they're easy to find. They're just on YouTube. Just search serial killer documentaries, and they're all over the place. I mean, a lot of people I've read comments about, they'll joke, they'll say like, is it normal to be curious and things like this? And yeah, I would say it's normal. I'd say that, you know, if you do take some kind of interest in serial killer documentaries, or just like learning more about, you know, what makes them tick, it's not necessarily unhealthy. I mean, it's just you're simply curious as to like what can make a person, what makes a person truly evil. Like what is it exactly that happens? How could they commit these acts? Plus, I think it better prepares you for the future as well. You know, in case you do have to come in contact with somebody like this. Let's see. Oh god, no, 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 I really... Crap. That was really bad. What the hell? I don't know what the hell just happened there. That was little... That's not what I meant to have happen. Whatever the hell just happened. So, let's go ahead and try this again. This time I'm going to be playing it a little bit safer. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, I was talking about the serial killer documentaries. Yeah, check them out. They're all over YouTube. You can look them up pretty easily. Same thing with the jail documentaries. Those are interesting too, just to learn about what they go through on a daily basis, and you know, why do they continue to end up in jail? Why haven't they tried to clean up their acts? Stuff like that. So. Ooh, it looks like there's something down there too. That's nice. Let's start by taking the heart, and I think I'm going to clean up my inventory a bit, because it is looking a little cluttered. So let's just... Uh-oh, I see that little bat there. I might have to do something about that bat in a second. Yeah, he's going to start attacking me soon, so let's just... torches first. I'm just going to try and kill him as quickly as possible. I think I might have already. No treasure chest or nothing like that. That's fine. Ah, shit, there's another bat. There we go, okay. Let's see. Oh boy, my throat is starting to hurt, man. I've been talking... this is probably the most I've talked in a long time, man. Let's check out the shine potion. That's kind of cool. It emits like a shine to it. That's neat. And it lasts for... Well, it doesn't really last that long, only 5 minutes, but... I see a golden treasure chest, so I want that. The only thing I'm concerned about is going down there with all of those enemies, so... I think that was the boulder, but I already deactivated it, so that's fine. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't want to just drop down there and have like a million enemies attack me at the same time. It seems like a really stupid idea. Let's just go for it, why not? I've actually got quite a bit of life, if you'll notice in the top right there. I think so far, I think I started with 100 health, so I've collected at least 12 of those hearts. Or not 12, I'm sorry, 6 of them, which I consider to be a very decent number. Cool, so let's see what's in the treasure chest. Well, we do have a dynamite, which is awesome. Silver, always good. A boomerang. We already have a type of boomerang, but this one is a little bit better. I'm going to collect the chest. I can demonstrate the boomerang as well. I mean, it's just a decent long-range weapon, I guess. I mean, this type of weapon will quickly become useless, you know, if I find better ones. But for right now, it's going to be kind of fun to use, I guess. I actually don't even need to equip my grappling hook now that I think about it. So I might just leave that unequipped, but have it as part of my inventory. Just for right now, anyway. Okay. Yeah, but, okay, so I've also been having a few people ask me about multiplayer with Terraria. I have done multiplayer before. I usually like to wait until my character has a lot of stuff first, so that way when I play multiplayer, it can be more so about just kind of screwing around and having fun, instead of, actually, like, you know, attempting to do something productive, because I feel like that's not necessarily as enjoyable, but that's just me. So, if any of you want to play multiplayer with me, I would be happy to. But like I said, I want to first get my character to a certain point where I am happy with, you know, his equipment and happy with the level that he is at. I'm also very, I tend to like to help people a lot when I'm playing these types of games. I'll usually be the guy who gives away good stuff or helps people kill certain bosses if they're interested. I don't know why, I've just always been that kind of guy in a video game, but I don't get to that point until I've completed my character to a certain level. So it'll take a while for me to get there, but once I do get there, I will be happy to play multiplayer with you guys if anybody is interested. So yeah, cool. Yeah, so let's see. Anything else important that I can talk about? Nothing I can really think about. I kind of went off in a tangent about the whole killer documentary thing, so I'm a little bit strapped for ideas of what to talk about. I don't know. But yeah, if anybody wants to do multiplayer with me, I can't host a server, unfortunately. My internet is not the best, so I would need somebody else to do it for me. Or I would need to join a server that involves someone else hosting or whatever. Whatever the process is to host a server, I would need somebody else to do it for me. Simply because my internet is terrible, and I'm not afraid to admit it. It just happens to be about where I live. I live near the ocean, and it's hard to get lines out here. I guess if that makes sense. It's difficult to get a connection that works out near the water because they need to lay certain lines, and not enough people live near the water, so overall it just doesn't really make it worth it for the companies that set up those lines for people to set up near my house. So I have pretty poor internet connection, so I would need someone else to host it for me, and I would be happy to play. In terms of using a microphone, if you have Skype, I wouldn't mind. Please don't be a jerk about it, I guess. And before we do use Skype together, I would like to actually talk to you one-on-one, or like through typing, like an instant messenger, just to figure out kind of like who you are, what you're about. So I'm not just like getting some random, you know, guy who's gonna start yelling in the mic and he's gonna hurt my ears or something. Man, another golden chest. I like that. Got some Hermes boots. These are actually better than the ones I have. Okay, so we'll equip those. I mean, it's not like that much different, I guess, but Spelunker potion. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I guess we can use the Spelunker potion. Why not? Ooh, that is actually super cool. Ah, I really like that, actually. That is really awesome. I think I've used the Spelunker potion before, but I don't think I've ever really... I guess I don't think I've ever really noticed how useful it really is. Let's see, so what is this? This is iron ore. Neat. Very cool, very cool. I think that's some sapphire down there too. That's pretty awesome as well. Okay, so in terms of how long I'm going to be doing this Terraria Let's Play for, it really all depends on how long it takes me to get bored of Terraria the second time around. The first time I played it, it lasted me about 2 solid weeks of playing Terraria, and that was with me not knowing anything. So essentially, all the mistakes, all the you know, all the mistakes you make being a new player, I made them. So I don't know. Now that I know what I'm doing, and now that I know kind of like more or less the basics of the game, I might get bored of it quicker. I don't know. It really just depends on sort of the goals I set for myself while I'm playing this game. Oh crap! It just ran out. Darn it! I was kind of hoping that would last a little bit longer. Shit! I can't see anything. I was kind of hoping that. Yeah, that would have lasted longer. That really sucks. What is attacking me? I think it's a slime, but I can't tell. Yeah, it's a slime, okay. Now, what is this? Oh, this is gold, okay. I don't know, like, the Spelunker potion makes it difficult to tell what the hell I'm mining. Because it just, like, becomes all multicolored. I like it though. I'm probably going to use more of the Spelunker potions. I know you can make potions in this game, so I'll probably look up the recipe for it or something. I feel like potions would be better to use than like these constant torches, you know? But that's just me. I don't really know what you guys think. But as I mentioned in my previous videos, a lot of Terraria is just this sort of mining business, and it is a little tedious to watch, I will admit. That's why I'm trying my best to keep my topics interesting while you guys are listening to me talk. I'm trying my best not to make them too boring. I mean, personally, whenever I talk about something, I think it's interesting. I don't know what you guys think, obviously. But yeah, so actually there is one thing I want to talk about. If anybody wants to do videos with me, in terms of like recording, I don't know, Terraria or some other game that's a multiplayer game on the computer, I would be happy to play with you. I would be happy to record your voice. I would be happy to record a video with you, post it on my channel or whatever. I just need somebody to basically send me a message, and I would be happy to, you know, to play with you sometime, whatever game it is, as long as I have it, or as long as it's easy to get. I would be happy to play. So just, if anybody's really interested in playing with me, as long as it's on the computer, because right now I do not have Xbox Live anymore, and I don't have a PlayStation 3 or a Wii, so, you know, none of that, so, you know, just message me, just send me a private message, or message this video, and just let me know if you would like to play with me. You know, this is just like an idea. You don't have to if you don't really want to. I'm not, like, saying that, you know, you guys have to play with me. If you really don't really want to, or you really don't care, then that's fine too. It's just a matter of, if anybody is interested in getting to know me a bit more, talking to me and finding out more about who I am or whatnot, if you're interested in that, I don't know. I've got no problem letting you guys know. It's just more of a matter of just telling me, you know, what you guys want to see. Like, I haven't been doing videos in a long time, and I really want to try and get back into them. For some reason, I've been kind of getting back into Let's Playing a lot. So I guess I'm just like, I want to know what you guys want to see. I'm really interested in appeasing you guys and getting some new subscribers going. I've been slowly getting more and more since I started about 2 years ago, and you know, I would like to eventually get some some more of you guys, since that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to do videos, but you know, it is difficult to do, and that's just an inherent thing with time and whatnot. But yeah, I really just need you guys' help. That's like the main thing. I just need people to tell me that, you know, what you guys want to see in general, and I'll try to the best of my abilities to, you know, do what you guys want me to do. I'm here to please you guys. I'm here to, you know, make my audience happy and whatnot. So hopefully I get some comments back, and you guys can give me a little bit of insight into what exactly it is that you guys are interested in seeing. Because a lot of times I just feel like I'm talking to myself, and a lot of people just don't really give me too much feedback, or they give me negative feedback, and they don't really want to, you know, give me some kind of like idea of what they want to see. Instead, they just say some kind of comment, and it's you know, it doesn't really help anybody out. It doesn't really help them out to increase their credit into being like a good person. It doesn't really necessarily, you know, do anything for them or for me. And I would just like somebody to give me helpful criticism instead of just like negative comments, or people are just upset because they have nothing better to do but go on the internet and troll, essentially. So yeah. I think I already got that treasure chest. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I already got that because it is gold, and in most cases you will not find gold treasure chests like that. So I'm just going to assume that I already got it. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong, I don't know, whatever. There's a lot of minerals around here, man. This is like taking forever to mine it all. I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that's pretty much like a happy complaint, really, to have, where you say something like, oh man, I have to mine so many minerals, I have to mine so many of this or that. The fact that you actually have the ability to mine that many is nice, you know? I'll be able to sell this for quite a bit of gold, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use gold for this time around. When I first started playing this game, I used it mostly to buy dynamite, so that I could more easily mine out places, or I could use the dynamite to blow up like demon altars, so that I could get certain items from that place. But I'm really not sure what I'm going to use gold for this time around. I don't know, what do you guys usually use gold for in Terraria? I haven't played since the new update, obviously. I mean, I'm playing it now, but I'm not exactly sure what the new update, you know, I don't know if it's going to give me new options to check out, you know, what I can buy with the gold or not, but, yeah, I don't know. Man, I think this is the longest time I've survived on a video so far. Like, I literally just have not died for a long time. And that's a good thing, though. That's not a bad thing. Oh, crap, I've got 2 gold coins? Oh, man. The only reason why I'm upset about having the gold coins is because I was planning on, like, just basically killing myself. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass to try and get out of here. So what I might end up doing in the next little bit here is I might actually try and get out of this place. In fact, I think I might try to do that right now, but first I want to get that gold. At least I think it's gold. And I'm about to run out of Spelunky Potion, so I'm just going to try and memorize where that was, get that, and then I'm going to start digging what I like to call sort of a staircase in the stone here, and I'll probably just dig it straight up. I mean, I could potentially just kill myself and just get the hell out of here, but I try to avoid that option as much as possible because, well, you know, it's nice to be able to do a bit of exploring and, you know, I think just killing yourself is sort of just like, ooh, is that? No, it's not, okay, never mind. I was excited for a split second because it looked like it was Hellstone, and Hellstone is actually pretty valuable stuff. You can use it to make some pretty damn good armor, and it's worth a lot of money too. But yeah, it would be a little odd to have the Hellstone be a part of this particular area because I'm so not necessarily far away from the Hell area, but you know. Alright, what does this do? This is Thorns Potion. I don't know, is there anything else I can, like, get rid of? Not really. I mean, I'm kind of getting to the point of the game where it's like, hold on, I want to see if I can... I'm sort of getting to the point where, like, I've been down underground for so long that the only things I have in my inventory are, like, resources. So, in other words, it's difficult to get rid of things because, well, it's difficult to get rid of things simply because they become very valuable. So, throwing away anything at this point kind of sucks. I'm just going to try my best to get through this as quickly as possible. I don't know, because losing 2 gold actually does kind of suck. It does take a long time to get that, especially at this point in the game. I mean, later on, getting the gold is going to be not necessarily as worthwhile, but as for right now, gold is very valuable, and so getting rid of it would just, well, you know, I mean, you guys have played this game, I'm sure, so you know how valuable the gold can be. I mean, I think that's inherent with any game, really. When you have, like, a certain amount of money, and the idea of having to lose it when it does have some sort of value does suck. You know, this isn't necessarily like I'm playing Diablo here, where money is like as common as dirt, you know, and really the only thing you would use money for in Diablo would be to repair your stuff, and repairing stuff does cost quite a bit of money, I will be honest, but I think repair costs, I mean, money should just have more value besides that, you know? Oh man, this skeleton's gonna give me trouble. And of course I missed him with all the different bombs I used, so that sucks. Alright, what was I saying? I kinda lost my train of thought. Terraria is fun. I don't know. I'm losing the drive to play Terraria right now. I've been playing it for a couple hours, so my mind is sort of like going numb. I don't know. You ever played like a video game to the certain point where like your mind just starts to go on autopilot, where like you know, you kind of run out of things to say, or you kind of run out of things to think about, and you're pretty much just like, okay, I've done what I've been trying to accomplish, and now I'm simply just trying to get to my goal. I'm essentially done with the game itself, and I'm simply just trying to get back to home base, or I'm trying to get, you know, to wherever it is that I'm trying to go. Like I'm sort of in that mode right now where I've already basically completed what I want to do. I explored the desert area. I got a few good items, mostly just minerals, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But right now, I'm just kind of like on autopilot. My brain is not going as quickly as it could. Ooh, just starting to slow down a little bit bored, a little hungry too. Actually, I might make some food a little bit later on. Yeah. don't know. What would you guys think if I did like an intro to my videos? I don't know, I've been watching some Let's Players recently, and they like to do like intros for their videos where they have like flashy music and like graphic animations and all that stuff. What would you guys think if I did that for my videos, or if I got someone to do it for me, where they made like a little animation for the start of my video? Do you guys think that that would improve my views, my ratings? Would you guys think that that would make me seem maybe more professional? I don't know, would you guys watch me more if I had like an intro to my videos? Do you think that that would, you know, that that would be like something that you guys would want to see? Do you think it would really make much of a difference? I mean, to me, it really doesn't matter. This is more about for you guys. It's obviously more work for me to make like an intro, so I mean, I don't know. Like right now, I don't really have much of an interest to make one. But if somebody's like, oh yeah, if you want, I can make one for you, then I would be ecstatic, man. I would be so happy if somebody made one for me. But again, I don't know. I don't know. It's just that simple, really. I really just don't know. I need you guys' advice on that. I need you guys' advice on a lot of things, actually. I mean, in all honesty, I think one of the main reasons why I love using YouTube so much is just simply because of the community. You can really kind of just get some awesome people in the YouTube community, and you know, there's a lot of nice people out there. Obviously, there's a lot of trolls too, but I tend to try to ignore the trolls as much as possible. But you know, I just really like reading people's comments. I like responding. I like, you know, laughing when somebody makes a funny comment. I like, you know, learning about something new that I didn't necessarily know about before. I like to experience new things through you guys. I like to, you know, find out some more information about something that maybe I didn't know as much about, or I like to hear from you guys what you guys makes you happy or whatnot. I mean, there's just a lot of little details about YouTube that I really enjoy, but I think it's definitely the people aspect that I really love about YouTube. I was about to say Terraria. So, you know, I really appreciate you guys giving me support. I know that I used to be a lot more popular a while ago, but that was because I was doing other videos. But I've had, you know, issues these past couple years, you know, money problems, people problems, and I'm just trying to resolve a lot of them. I haven't necessarily resolved all my issues, but, you know, I've basically just been saying to myself, like, I need to start doing videos again. So, you know, that's what I did, and I've been slowly but surely making more and more videos over the past 6 months or whatever. And, I mean, I'm hoping that you guys appreciate the work that I do. Like, I'm hoping to start getting more subscribers soon. I'm hoping that people start to watch me again. I'm hoping that, I'm not just wasting my time, that people actually do enjoy watching me. I mean, I like it when I make a video and people, like, respond immediately. That makes me happy and excited. I like to check my views. I like to see what people think, you know. I like it when you guys favorite my videos. And I'm not doing this for the money either, you know. Like, some people I've seen who I've been watching on YouTube a lot, who, you know, they're kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing. It really surprises me, but over time, I've noticed that they start doing advertisements in their videos. And, you know, to me, this is not what this is about, you know? Like, especially since I'm not really all that popular. I don't know, maybe if I had like 1 million subscribers, then yeah, I guess I could understand, like, you know, doing the whole advertisement thing. But, you know, for me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't really see the point of doing the advertisements, because this is more about you guys. It's not about me. I think that everybody gets advertised enough as it is. I think that it's nice to just kind of come on YouTube and see people who don't do it, so I can get away from the advertisements and just have a little bit of enjoyment in my day. I guess that's what I try to do. I just try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to whoever likes to watch my videos. And, I mean, I just like to thank you guys, man. It's awesome. I mean, I know that I kind of go off on a lot of tangents on these Terraria videos, but I'll be honest, it's kind of difficult to talk about what's going on in Terraria. Because, I mean, all I can really say is, like, stuff like, you know, hey, I'm digging, or hey, look, it's more gold, or hey, look, it's more rubies, or more this or that. Like, I might make a comment or two about, like, a funny situation or something, but, you know, it's kind of difficult to, it's difficult to comment about Terraria, because a lot of it is just, you know, just simply repetitive stuff. Like, it's just a lot of the same. It doesn't really change a whole lot, and it tends to get boring for me, even. You know, I mean, me playing it, tends to get boring to play Terraria. I mean, it's repetitive, and to talk about it, oh man, that would drive me insane. So a lot of times I tend to just go off in tangents and talk about other things, and I try to keep the tangents at least somewhat interesting. I tend to maybe ask you guys questions, hoping that you will respond in comments. And I hope that doesn't get too boring, I guess. I say and like a lot, too. I think that's just a characteristic of every person who talks a lot. Well, I mean, this is just me, man. This is my life. And I'm just trying to share it with you guys. And I'm hoping that somebody's enjoying it out there. You know, I'm hoping that I'm not just talking to myself. I'm hoping that there's a couple people out there who just listen to me and they really support me and they enjoy, you know, my videos. Because hey, you know what? I really do enjoy those few people who enjoy me. So, you know, thank you to you guys. But yeah, I would love to do a multiplayer video with some people if anybody would like to set up a server and play with me. But as I mentioned before, I will not do that until I get to a certain level. I want my character to be at a certain point where I do not have to worry about my character being spoiled by somebody who just gives me random items, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the point of Terraria, of just playing Terraria in general, is just, you know what, actually I'm just gonna sell this stuff. I'm not even gonna bother, like, placing it and being all like, oh, I should be careful about this or that. No. I don't see the point of doing that. I have too much stuff as it is anyway, so. Crab statue. Thankfully not the real crabs, right? You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see. Did I get the merchant back yet? Yes, I did, okay. So let's go ahead and talk to the merchant. I'm just gonna get rid of stuff like these Hermes boots. Gonna get rid of them. I don't need them. I'm gonna get rid of the spear. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna get rid of the gold for sure. I'm not gonna use that ever. We can get rid of useless crap. Lens, bottles, silver, topaz. I guess I'll get rid of these because I got plenty of those and I only need more. Keep the dynamite. Copper, I'm not gonna use that. Dirt blocks. Potions. You've got a lot of these. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this stuff, but just in case, I'll hold on to the rubies and the gemstones for future references. I mean, I don't know. You never know when something like that's going to come in handy. I've noticed that I've been accumulating a bunch of ammo. I'm not going to use the ammo. At least not in particular this ammo. So I can get rid of that as well. I need to just do like a major overhaul. I need to just take a look at my stuff, see what I've got, and then decide what's worth keeping and what's worth just getting rid of. Because I try not to be too much of a hoarder when it comes to these games. I mean, I admit I have the issue. I'm the guy in Skyrim that keeps everything. And I'm talking like, you know, the useless crap that you're never going to use, you know what I mean? I'm talking like that piece of armor that has one kind of special attribute, and that's why I keep it. You know what I mean? Even though I know I'm never going to use it. So, I try not to be that guy, and it's difficult, I will admit. It is very difficult sometimes. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get rid of that one. I'll get rid of the invisibility potion. I don't really see the point of keeping that. Shine, I will hold on to. I may as well hold on to that too. You never know when that'll come in handy. You never know. Shine potion, I'll stack it with that. Bottles, I need to stack as well. I'm just gonna get rid of these. I don't really see a point to keeping those. Cobwebs, I can get rid of. Get rid of that. I'll keep the seeds for now. I'll keep the mushrooms. I'll get rid of those. Get rid of those, I guess. Demonic spear, I need to stack with another grouping of stuff, so... crap. Everything's sort of starting to get mixed up. Like, I guess I know what I'm selling and what I'm not selling, so like it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so let's see. Bombs, those, I can get rid of that. Acorns, some more grenades. Yeah, stuff like this. Like, I need to stack this. And these need to be stacked. Mushrooms can all be fine for right now. I'm not really worried about that. Those need to be stacked. Alright. Need to stack that. I can get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Crap. I think we ran out of space. Alright, so... I guess we can hold on to the mana potion as well. Yeah, let's just sell this stuff for starters, and then we'll go from there. I don't think it really matters who I sell it to, as long as I'm selling it to someone. So let's get rid of the iron skin potions. We'll get rid of these. The bombs, I don't think I'm ever going to use. The lenses I'll hold on to. Those I'll sell. That'll sell. That I'm going to get rid of. Let's get rid of the deadly blowpipe. I'm never going to use that. That can go bye-bye. This can go bye-bye. I don't see myself ever using that. Can get rid of that. That can go away. I can get rid of the grenades. I'm never going to use those. Okay, that's fine for right now, I guess. Yeah, I mean, sorry, this is the sort of boring part, but you know, I'm trying to like organize things, I guess. I mean, at least a little bit, you know. I mean, obviously, I can't organize everything properly right now. I mean, I guess I can, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it. Things are still going to be kind of everywhere, but that's fine. Alright, Alright, let's go ahead. Quick stack. Cool, cool, cool. Night Owl Potion. I'm going to want to keep those. Swiftness. You never know. gonna get rid of those, these, that. Grappling hook's I'm gonna have to keep the grappling hook. Obviously, I'm gonna keep the grappling hook. I'm gonna get rid of the copper. I'm holding on to the iron and the silver for now. Man, look at all of these gemstones I have. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna get rid of the spear. I don't see a point to keeping that. I've got a crap lot of bottles. A couple lenses. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, right, shurikens. Let's put them... I don't know if the mana potions are going to be helpful later on or not, but I feel like there's really not much of a point to just getting rid of them right now. So let's just go ahead and sell all that crap. Okay, so let's get rid of the shurikens, the throwing knives. This, that, this. There's no point in keeping any of that crap. That stuff needs to all go. Alright, so let's see here. That is all good for right now. Let's go ahead and smelt all the ore that I have collected. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and smelt the iron. A lot of iron. A lot of silver too, actually. Man, a whole lot of iron. Holy shit. I'm gonna get a lot of silver from this too, which is good. Alright, cool. So we got a bunch of silver, a bunch of iron. That is all cool. That's all good. Quick stack. So we got a ton of iron, a ton of silver. I'm thinking about making like silver armor for right now, but the only thing is I'm not sure what I would get in terms of defense for that. That's the only problem that I don't want to like waste all of my silver and then find out that I have like, see, it's only 3 defense, 4 defense, stuff like that. Let's check out the iron. But the iron's even worse. I mean, it's not that much worse, but I mean, yeah, it's still pretty bad. I mean, my point is that I just don't want to make a bunch of iron stuff and then find out that I needed the iron for later. I mean, like I said, I just don't know enough about, you know, the new items that you can make in this game. I don't know enough about the new Terraria updates that I can really just get rid of anything I want to. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of like, I don't really have too much stuff, so anyway. I think this is a good episode. I think I'm going to end it here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you guys for your continued support, and I will catch you guys on the next episode.